side, Mazda OSR, old school rotaries. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, we got another video on the dash. Like I said, we kept getting closer and finishing up that dash. Don't have much to go, but I had to jump back and forth on projects. I got to work with what I got, and right now some stuff came in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and share with you guys how interesting I tend to find this particular dash on the R100. Not only because it's the R100, but quite a few things are pretty interesting and old school on this, and I wish Mazda would have kept it up, but they decided to switch it up with the RX2 and RX3. So without any further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so we got the passenger side vent here. Not much different from the driver's side. Yeah, like I said, it's just like the other side. It's got these two, and this just falls right on out. As you guys could see, it was rusted pretty bad on there. So and then this one slides out. Not much of a difference like the other side. So that's all there's to it. We're just gonna go ahead and just sand this down, get all that rust off, paint it. Gonna use some new C-clips, and just wash this up, clean it up, and sanitize it and put it back on. Alright, here's the glove box door. As you guys can see, it's a bit different than some other parts of the world. I believe in Australia they don't have this style of handle. I think it's just straight. So here in the US we got like this U-shaped kind of handle to, I guess you lean your finger on here and you just push that in and pops open. So that's pretty interesting. You guys, what's this label here? So this is basically I don't know if the camera's capturing it, but it's pretty much giving you a tire pressure. It's letting us know how much tire pressure there's supposed to be in the rear and the front when it's loaded, or when it's fully loaded with passengers. So that's pretty cool. Another thing too, right here, it's giving us the actual size, tire size. So it's 145, and it says SR14. So yeah, that's a pretty thin tire. So I hope the camera's capturing it, that way you guys could go back and take a good look at it. So I'm not gonna remove these. I'm gonna go ahead and leave them on. This one's, I don't even know if this is original. It looks original. So I'm gonna leave this on here. I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm gonna try to clean around it, and obviously remove the bracket, and just clean it up as much as I can without damaging these labels here. I mean, I could probably try to get this one made, but maybe there's someone out there making these. I'm not too sure. There is, just go ahead and reach out to me, let me know. So now this is where it gets real interesting. So if you guys look closely here, there's like this velvet lining all up in there. I mean, if that one screams 70s there, I don't know what does. But this is pretty darn old school. I mean, I haven't seen this in a while. Unfortunately, the RX2s or 3s didn't come this way. So this is obviously something they did back in the late 60s, early 70s, like really early on in the 70s. Mazda just decided to go a different route after the R100. So I guess that's what makes the R100 a bit more special. But this felt is it's worn out. It's I mean, it's just falling apart. It's pretty filthy inside. Again, it's falling apart, so I'm gonna have to knock all this off and just pretty much redo it. And before I get into how I'm gonna go about that, I'm just gonna take it apart first and clean it up. But check this out, man. Those mice, they're horrible, man. I mean, you guys haven't seen the other videos, you guys know I've been dealing with this every time I work on the dash. It's just a lot of mice droppings, feces, I mean, you name it, it's all on there. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and wash, clean this up and sanitize it. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm sure glad I took that dash apart and just to, you know, see how bad it was in under there. And yeah, it was pretty bad, so I'm glad I'm taking care of it. But yeah, they did a number on that. Definitely. Oh, there was no way to get this out. I had to grind it off, so just made my job a little longer. I guess they got rusted in there somehow, so I had to grind them off. No biggie, I'll just re-drill and tap and just get some new bolts. I was gonna get new bolts anyway, so here we go. And there it is, everything's off, all nuts and bolts. So let's just go ahead and clean up all this mess and get it sanitized, nice and clean and smelling good. So you know what, I think I'm gonna snap my fingers for this one. All right, just like that, I got it all clean. It's full of that flock lint inside. I sanded it down with 150. It's all ready to go for some flocking. So right quick, I tried different methods. I tried dunking it in hot water just to make it easier on me to just scrape off that flock that was already in there, or that velvet stuff. So I tried the hot water method, that didn't work. I tried just pure acetone, that didn't work. So this process does take a very long time. It took me like 2 hours to eventually figure out what to do, and the best way to go about it for me was just using a wire brush and just wiring all this off. And then once I did the wire brush, I did some sanding with 150, and I was going back with the acetone. Once I was done with the acetone, I went back, sanded it down with 150 again, and just it's a very long process. Halfway through it, I was thinking to myself, man, what I get myself into. So yeah, yeah, definitely, if you're planning on doing this, just know that it's a very long process, and it took me like a couple hours to get it all done and clean, but nevertheless it's ready to go. So let's just go on and check out that product. All right, so check it out. So this is the kit. This is pretty much the tube where you put this powder in, and if you see it, it's like really thin fibers of hair, and as soon as you open it, you get like a whiff of a kind of like a leather or beef jerky kind of smell to it. It looks like dust, but it's real fine fibers, so you might want to wear a mask when you're doing this. I'm definitely going to wear a mask. So it also comes with the brush, and this is paint. This is like paint slash glue. So you gotta obviously stir it, mix it, make sure whatever settled to the bottom is thoroughly stirred. But they sell different colors too, if you want to go with like a blue or red. So obviously the glove box is black. I went with the black. The paint will change colors too depending on what color flock you get. So if you get red, it'll be like a red adhesive. If you get green, it'll be like a green adhesive. So in this case, this is black, that's black, and I'm just gonna go ahead and prepare everything. Throw the flock in here, the little fibers in here, and just start brushing the glove box with the adhesive. So we got to do this quick, first of all because it's a pretty hot day today, and second, you just gotta try to beat the time before it dries up, so that way you could get a nice even layer of this velvet look to it. So alright, so here we go. It's all done, it's nice and dry. The instructions still recommend 15 to 18 hours before you can actually start wiping this down and dusting it off for any loose fibers. I actually waited 2 days, 48 hours, a little over 48 hours to actually brush off any excess with the brush, and I used some of that computer cleaner to just blow off any excess fibers that might be on there. But it's pretty darn clean, and if you look at this carefully, it came out great. Not bad for my first time. A lot easier to use than expected, and if you take a really close look at it, it almost looks like if I knew what I was doing. I gotta admit, it's my first time, but I mean, anybody could use this and make it look good as new. So very excited about this product, this whole flocking process. A lot easier than I thought. This stuff it's really smooth, feels just like velvet, looks just like the original velvet that's on there. And if you look at this, you can see my hands. If I go this way, it kind of changes colors. I go this way, so not colors, but the pattern changes. So that goes to show that it's a pretty nice thick layer on there. So yeah, man, I mean, definitely recommend this product. It's called Flock It, and yeah, I'll give you that old school 70s look to your car. So yeah, let's just go ahead and move on and finish up the rest of the parts. right, and that's all there's to it. Now I do see a little blemish here. I don't know if somebody tried putting out a cigarette way back in the days or whatnot, but unfortunately I can't find any of these right now. So they do sell some online. I believe they make them out there in Australia, but it's totally different. The shape on the handle is completely different. It's got holes down here, so it wouldn't work for the US spec type of glove box. It's completely different. So and also it's like on the opposite side too, so it just, I mean, it wouldn't work, unfortunately. So I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe down the line in the future I'll probably run into one at a reasonable price, and I won't swap it out till then, but for now this will do. And before we move on, I just wanted to test the little lock over here and make sure it's working properly. There it goes. Alright, so next we're going to do the glove box. We're going to put everything back on there. We're going to put the latch. It's been refurbished. The base as well. Everything's been redone. So here we go. Alright, next we're going to do these rubber stoppers. And these go right in that tiny little hole. And you do thread these on. And behind it, there's this nut that goes along with it. And we're not going to do that right now. We'll do that once we install it in the car. But this is basically so you could adjust it in case the door's flapping loose or whatever. You just twist it out and you tighten up the nut in the back, or you could just screw it in, and so this is pretty much just for adjustment. So here we go. All right, last but not least, gonna mount this one on here. So you might want to just slide it in here this way, and that's all there's to it. Just slide it in there, and then we're just gonna put the little rubber bump stopper. Alright, so none of that seemed to work. I tried everything, man. This little sucker here was really hard to get on there, so I had no choice but just to rig up a little, call it what you will, but what I did, I basically put a screw that's small enough to fit in through here and come out through here, so that way when I put this on, it'll just hold here. So I'm gonna put a little washer and the nut on there, and then problem solved. But it was really hard to get on there. I didn't want to go on there, so I don't know if there's a special tool for that. If there is, I don't have it, but that's what it's all about, guys. You gotta just sometimes figure it out with these old cars. So yeah, here we go. All right, and there it is. We're all said and done. It's looking nice and fresh. I got to admit, this glove box was challenging. A lot of little bits and bits were rusted out, but we went ahead and took care of it. But it's looking nice and fresh. It's all ready and done. It's ready to go on there. I'm pretty excited how this glove box turned out right here. So this is probably gonna be a new hobby of mine right here. But this, I mean, the camera's not really capturing. You gotta see it in person. But this sucker's smooth, it's even, and it's ridiculously easy to work with. I was a little nervous about it because I had never done it, but you guys should give it a shot. If you guys got any R100s out there and your glove box is looking a little dull or worn out, definitely go this route. Gives you that professional look to it. It's great. I really enjoyed doing it, and it just came out great. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna do anything else to this glove box because it's got that patina look to it, at least here. So I'm gonna leave this alone. But as far as putting everything back together, I'm just not gonna do that just yet because we do have to adjust it. The bracket here, which was sanded and resprayed, and like I said, I'm not gonna put it on just yet. I'm gonna wait till we finish up all the other bits and pieces, then I'm gonna put everything back together, because you can't just slap everything on. You have to kind of adjust it. It's got the bump stops here, you got to adjust this, so you can't do that unless it's already on the dash or on the car. So this was a bit challenging, but you know what, it worked out perfect. Yeah, I don't even know how I came up with that, but it worked out well. I guess I got the idea from these bump stops right here, so that's gonna be on there for a long time, so I'm not even worried about that. Now, I do have to share this with you guys. If you guys are wondering, the car did not come with the dome light or the glove box light. I don't know what happened. I guess the previous owner probably took it out to change the light bulb and just never put it back on there, but it's missing, man. I mean, that's bizarre. I don't know. So if you guys know anyone that might have one out there for sale, or you guys have any leads, hey, let me know in the comment box below, or you can reach me on the Instagram or Facebook at NosmosOSR, and let me know if any leads, or if you guys got one laying around. I'll be glad to buy it. Just reach out to me. So that's going to be a bit challenging. I hope someone does have one out there, at least functioning, or if not, you know, I could probably fix it or something. But yeah, unfortunately, it's what it is. I don't have it. So there you go, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video here, you guys know what to do. Hit the like button. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss any of these future builds. We're gonna be getting into the 10A pretty soon, and you guys ain't gonna want to miss any of those clips. So there you go. There we have it, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and we're out for now.